Hello, today I'm going to show you how to turn a client win into a social media post. First, we're going to start in Claude. I've prepared this prompt right here. So we're going to go ahead and copy it in. We're going to paste it in, and then we're going to start filling out the items that are in brackets. So I am a business coach for spiritual business owners. This week, a client had a breakthrough. Describe what changed for her in 2 to 3 sentences, your own words, no names. I actually have a image from my school community that I can take that describes the entire event. So let's go ahead and take a little screenshot. We're going to go ahead and paste that in. If you don't have a screenshot, that's okay. You can actually just talk about it. And then we're going to take a screenshot of this as well. And then I'm going to say here, image 1, description, and image 2 is her response in the comment. So an additional thing. Okay, so now I'm going to also add a little bit about my own experience. Okay, so what I added here is this meant a lot for me because knowing that the student was able to do something that she wouldn't have done without me makes me feel really good about the impact that I'm having on my students and in my community. It's really important to me that spiritual business owners have a way to learn AI that's just for them and doesn't feel confusing or too technical. All right, now we're going to go ahead and send the prompt through. Okay, so now I've gotten back my 3 questions that we asked for in the prompt. What I'm going to do is go ahead and answer these 3 questions. I'm just going to hit this button here and top, and it'll actually type it in for me. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and answered all 3 questions here. What hit me the hardest? You can always look too and see if there were any spellings. I was feeling grateful that I am in a place where I can have this type of impact on people. Okay, so I went ahead and I responded to all of the questions. What hit me the hardest was just feeling grateful that I'm in a place where I can have this kind of impact on people, especially spiritual business owners going out and impact the world in such a beautiful way. It's an honor and it's humbling when I picture the community members reading this post that I create. I also was specific that I want this to be a Facebook and Instagram post. I really want people to feel inspired and that they don't have to be technical to get big wins when it comes to AI in their business. Lastly, I just want to be a proud member. Let's go ahead and do a call to action for Soul Forge founders. Let's mention $8. Let's mention 7-day free trial. And I'm going to go ahead and send that through. Okay, so here I got some graphic hook options. I got my ChatGPT image prompt because this is how I have programmed Claude to write for me. But here is my caption. Have you ever watched someone go from I can't do this alone to a finished website in 60 minutes? Save this if you've been sitting on your website because it feels too technical. Friday, in our live design call inside SoulForge Founders, Lisa submitted the first website request we've ever built on camera. Her comment before we started, I can't wait to see how it turns out. I would never be able to start this solo. 1 hour later, she had a 3-page site, home, about, and sessions page, all written in her voice with her signature offer in front and center. When she went into the comments and told other members to submit their request too, that part got me. I'm going to be really honest, moments like this are what makes me grateful I get to do this work, knowing that a spiritual business owner did something she wouldn't have tried alone, and that she turned around and encouraged someone else to try it too. She isn't a tech person. She showed up to a room where people get what she does, got walked through it live, and left with a finished thing. That's it. That's the whole thing. Ready to be in a room like this? SoulForge Founders is $8 a month with a 7-day free trial. Just look over everything really well. Make sure everything looks good for you. And then you have your post. Now, What I also like to do is I like to take the image and I like to make it right away as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So I have 3 graphic hook options. She said she could never start this solo. Have you ever watched a tarot reader build her website in 1 hour? And are you putting off your website because it feels too technical? I would like to do this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this hook for the graphic. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT, please create a 4x5 graphic that says, please include the username at the bottom, graphic, and use my attached brand board for styling. And then we're going to go ahead and attach the brand board. You can use any image that has the same style that you want your image to appear in. And then we're going to go ahead and send that through for ChatGPT. You can also click on create an image. And there we go. There is the image for my post. So now I have both the caption and the image, and I can go ahead and post it. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be putting the prompt in the description of this YouTube video. Let me know if you try it and let me know how it goes for you.